Hey everybody, what's going on? It's me, back in the house. Well, I've been in the house, I never left. Hope you all are having a great this today. Sandy, it's Friday, right? Friday night. Friday night. What are we doing? We are we're gonna finish this canvas. We don't have much left to do. Like we're almost there. Let me show you guys. Check this out. I gotta do some angling on the camera. Look at that. Look at that. That's it. What we got 1, 2 windows. That's like half a window over here. And then that's equivalent to another whole window. So we got 3 windows and a half. Right? Then we'll be there. Now typically I can finish a window in 4 hours if I'm going really fast. So this should be done the middle of next week. Where have you heard that before, right, Sandy? Yeah, it'll be done by the middle of next week. Absolutely no problem. It really depends on how many of these I get orders for. Like this the stuff from the spring collection, and these new gradient colors, stuff like that. I'm gonna make a bunch of funnels and stuff like that. I really like the way that came out. It's transition to purple, blue, and then green. That's nice. So I just launched that stuff. So I might be super busy with that. But my plan, I'd really like to be done with this by the middle of next week. So then next weekend, you guys can help me pick a new canvas that I'm going to work on. Is it going to be Ocean Queen? Probably not. I know there's quite a few of you that know about Ocean Queen, me and Ocean Queen. So I know some of y'all are really hoping for some Ocean Queen action. Believe me, it is coming. I am going to give it to you, but probably not this time. But I got some really cool canvases to pick from. Don't you pop up on me, Drills. And there's a lot of them. I got 70, 80 canvases. I got a lot of canvases. And so a lot of them are great for spring, and I can start them in spring and finish in the summer. So it's not the canvas that I picked. Do I want it to be a short one? Sandy, I don't think I really have small canvases, do I? No, when I got into diamond painting, I went in whole hog, and I was before I had ever actually completed a large canvas, I completed this little 10x10 snowman, and I really had fun with it, and I was super excited about it, and I was yeah, diamond painting is for me, this is going to be awesome. And then I saw beautiful, beautiful canvases from Diamond Art Club, and I was absolutely, I want some of this action, right? I wanted to these big canvases, gorgeous canvases, looking really nice. And I found out that it's not that easy to finish one of these. I mean, working on it, I guess you could say, is easy, but going through the journey to actually finish one, not that easy. Who was that? Oh, it's Tracy in the house. For some weird reason, my streaming software is not showing me who's actually on the page. So I'm just gonna pop it out here. I'm gonna pop out chat, and then I'm gonna drag it over so I can actually see. So I'm not ignoring you, Tracy. It's as you know, it's been a little while since I streamed and interacted with y'all. Some of y'all think that I forgot about you, and I do apologize for that. I haven't forgotten about you. Yeah, there we go. Say hello. Yay, yes. But I just been busy with other things, um, getting back into one of my old hobbies that I was well as I've been into that hobby for in various ways for many decades. Always loved it. We'll talk about that in a little while. And Tracy says hi, Sandy. Yeah, Sandy says hi. Cool. I am still using like my original putty that I made. It's great stuff. I really do need to package it up and put it on the store. I actually have, excuse me, the packaging and all that stuff for it done. I just need to make like, you know, excuse me, a bunch of it and then put it in packages and put it on the store. I'm not sure if I want my fingertips to be like different shades of red and yellow and green. Now, I know they're called see, from the side there, you know. See, I wish that I had a deer helper, you know, because deer helper is cool, right? As an assistant, like for the most part, just kind of remains in the background without too many snarky comments. So, got my pen ready. I got my tweezers. My canvas window is set up and cut. We're painting this half of the window. This half has the protective coating on it. Don't need a tray. I don't need my keyboard in the way. So, oh, I did find a new color for a ruler that I really like. Check this out. You see the sparkle of that? Like, look at that. Isn't that cool? It is. It is pretty. Oh, pretty. Tracy, what have you been up to? I think last I saw you had maybe 2 more rows to finish of your Sleeping Beauty canvas from Diamond Art Club that I think came out in the springtime of last year. I think they released a whole bunch of Disney canvases. Grab all of my colors. I am using the Art Dot 60 count, 40, what is it, 20 large, 40 small. And when I say 20 large and 40 small, I mean like this. You get 20 of these, 40 of these. This setup is like $33 you can find on Amazon. I like this because the trays are clear. They're not the most secure things, so definitely they're not cat-eared, so don't drop these on the floor like I did, because you're just gonna have drills all over the place. But they are pretty and they look nice when they're stacked up in front of me. I've got the labels here on the side there. Oh, you have 1 row and a little bit to go. It's a huge one. Yeah, it is a very big one. It was actually one that I believe it's on my wish list. But I found, as is the case, it happens. I found some other ones that I wanted a little bit more. Hey, it happens. So let's see. I gotta pull this whole thing just a little bit closer to me. Let's see. So I'm looking to see, do I have any of these? And I do. There's some right here, and there's a bunch right in here. So that's a good color to start with. And basically what I do is and you can kind of see, I'll give you a little bit of a desk shot so you can see what I'm doing. So essentially I'm just going to start with this whole stack here, then work this stack, then all of these. These are kind of the main colors that are used, and then back here I've got all of the other colors that are kind of used more sparingly. That's my diamond painting setup. The canvas is so good. The Sleeping Beauty you're working on? Yeah, you're right. It's pretty. It looks really, really nice. I do need to switch my pen out for a more spring theme pen that matches this. Instead, I'm still rocking the Christmas one. But hey, that's okay. We'll get there when we get there. I've been busy. I think you should do your
An all-new
Geneva
season of The
Bower
Secret
one
Lives
with
of Mormon
the
Wives is
dress.
now streaming on Hulu and
Oh,
Hulu on
are
Disney
we talking
Plus.
about a stroll in the rain?
Blowing up.
Whitney and Jen are on Dancing with the Stars.
Or
Taylor is a
is that also
bachelorette. Saying
Geneva
that out loud
Bowers?
is crazy. Like, that is huge.
But
So
all the cool
I have a
opportunities for
stroll
close
in the
partners.
rain,
It's
which
causing
is
issues in
the
everyone's
black girl
marriage.
My whole
in like
world
the
is
white
falling
dress.
apart right now. It's
and it's like
chaos.
raining, of
Watch
course,
the
and her
Hulu
dress
original
is like made
series,
out
The
of like
Secret Lives of
flowers.
Mormon Wives, now streaming on Hulu
And
and Hulu on
I
Disney
can't
Plus for
remember
bonus
because I also
subscribers.
have
Terms apply.
what is it called?
LinkedIn
Roses,
Premium has
something like
exclusive
that.
tools that can help you land your next
Princess
job.
Roses
it
or
cannot help
something,
your current
where her
coworkers
dress is like
jokes land.
made out of roses.
It can make you 2.7
I also have that
times
one. That
more
is a
likely to get
huge
hired on
canvas.
average.
That one in
It cannot
particular.
help when the office
But yes,
elevator breaks
a
down
stroll
every
in the rain.
2.7 weeks.
It does look really
And
good.
while it can't unlock
really-
that one
it
drawer
really
with the
is
really
good.
good snacks,
Oh, it is
LinkedIn
a stroll in the rain
Premium
you're
can
talking
help
about.
you unlock
Yeah,
your
that
next
one's
career
really nice.
opportunity.
And because
Try
it's
LinkedIn
springtime,
Premium
it's
for
coming up
free
in
today
Oklahoma.
at premium.linkedin.com.
Hopefully, it'll be the rainy season. That's a
This
good one.
month,
I forgot
the
all about
madness
that one.
begins, and we're
Um,
swishing $25
so in
into
my
your account. All you have to do
in my thinking
is
about what
sign
I was
up
going
on
to do,
FanDuel
I have
Predicts,
like
and
this
just
Mushroom
like that,
Town one.
You can trade the tournament.
That's a bit
Let
of an
the
older game, something
madness
like from
begin.
2023.
Offered by FanDuel Prediction Markets LLC.
So I'm
registered
sure that it
futures
uses an
commission.
older
18
grid
plus. Trading
layout.
derivatives involve significant risk
So
and may
there's
not
that
be
one that
suitable
I've
for
been
all
thinking
investors.
about.
Manage your activity with our consumer protection tools. See terms at
What else was I thinking about? Oh, I was thinking about the one where where there's like a green dragon on one side and there's like this majestic deer or elk on the other side. It's something Encounter, Dragon Encounter or something like that. That's really good. That one's a nice one. I've been thinking about that one. I've got a Beachcomber's Bounty. That's a good one. I would say that's more summertime than spring, but my true summertime canvas will actually be the Alphonse Mucha that I started last summer for Summer with the Masters. That just clicked in. They're so nice. That felt good. Oh, you can't hear me over the commercials? Oh my goodness. Oh wow, yeah, that is really loud. I'm sorry. Let me tone that down. Why is song request so loud? That's a DLC, that's a Google. Oh. I know what it is. I'm so sorry. I need to mute that. Yes. And then Spotify needs to come in. Yeah, how about that? Is that better? I'm so sorry. Yeah, the Spotify music and all should be way, way lower. Yeah, I haven't paid the subscription fee for Spotify because I haven't streamed in a really long time. So I'm like, why am I paying like $12 a month for music that I'm not actually listening to? Hmm. And I'll cut Spotify's volume by half. That should help tremendously. Okay, there we are. I think that's a little more balanced. Some light music in the background. Thank you very much. You know why that happened? It happened because I didn't tell everybody the rules. And like one of my good luck things when I first started streaming was to tell people the rules. Some of y'all who've been here before, you know the rules. If it looks weird, if it sounds weird, please let me know in chat. That way I can get it fixed and we can all have a good time. But see, I didn't say that at the start of the stream, and that's why that happened. So thank you very much, Tracy, for knowing the rules and letting me know that stuff sounds weird. Oh, okay. I thought we was gonna have one of those non-sticky canvas moments. The birds are vivid. Oh God, yes. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, they look so good. Like they look so good that Sandy was inspired to buy a Richard Lorenz. That's how good these birds look. They're amazing. And I think I have 2 more Richard Lorenz. And I was actually contemplating buying another Richard Lorenz. And I'm not even done with this one. I'm already just like, I know that I'm going to have a great time painting those. So why would I need anything else? Oh, Pamela's in the house. Hey, Pam, how are you? So nice to see you. All my friends are here. Awesome. Yes, people, I have 2 friends. But if you're watching and you'd like for me to have a 3rd friend, don't be afraid. Jump in. The water's fine. We're all family here, and we're all here for the same reason, to have a good time and enjoy some diamond painting. If you're not sitting at your desk and diamond painting, hopefully you're in a chair, you're on your couch and diamond painting. Maybe you're on an airplane and diamond painting. Whatever it is, break out your painting. Let's go. Let's have some fun together. For those of y'all that are new here, there might be some sections where I don't talk, and that's because I'm either concentrating or, hey, I'm just enjoying the journey and the peacefulness and the quietness, and I'm just doing some painting. Yeah, you have too many? Yeah. And please forgive me if I answered the chat wrong. I am wearing my reading glasses, which are just out of range of my computer monitor, so reading chat is a little bit blurry. But we'll make do. I'll just stare at it really hard for a few seconds till it comes into focus. And after working on the Make Market Christmas canvas that I did, being back with a DAC canvas is heavenly. Heavenly. I mean, thank you, Make Market, for exposing more people to the diamond painting craft form, and being a participant. And they're actively improving their canvases, which is great. But there is a big difference. But we're also talking, like a $60 or $70 canvas, as opposed to you buy it on sale for like $10 at Make Market. So yes, there's going to be a difference in quality. But nonetheless, it still produced a really great picture. And while it was a little bit of a struggle, I still had fun. Despite some of my cursing and complaining about it. Tracy's breaking out the painting. Awesome. And Pamela, I saw your picture earlier. It was a busy day at work, so I couldn't really respond too much. But I did see your picture. You are into the body of the deers now. What is your canvas called? It's an Abraham Hunter, and I think there's like 2 deer in the forest, and there's like some tall grass. It's very pretty. It's one that that B did. Basically, I think she was working on that one when I first started um, doing it like a diamond painting live stream, uh, like last summer. Excuse me. I ate some unfortunate McDonald's for dinner, and now it is not agreeing with me, or mainly it just does not agree with the medication that I'm taking. And so, one of these days, I will eventually learn that if I want to be successful with this medication, I'm just gonna have to give up my little spicy chicken McDoubles or whatever, and I'm just gonna have to eat sensible food that doesn't try to tear my stomach apart. But darn you, McDonald's, with your tasty, salty fries. Forest Monarch. Okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Pam, are you painting as well? I hope you are. It has been. I feel like it's been forever, and you guys are probably like, "Yeah, Chris, it's been forever." Where have you been? Pam's like, "Yes." Good, good, good. All right. Pam, how many rows do you have left uh, on your on your canvas? I think you're about halfway, right? Tracy's watching me paint, and she's like, "Oh my god, he's so slow." But yeah, but I'm also running my mouth at the same time, so there's that. Like I made no amends. I'm straight up a slow painter. It is what it is. So like if you came here expecting like painting sparkles, like sorry. she's she's amazing, amazingly fast. I am not. But Tracy, as far as our like little Discord group, our little family, like Tracy be knocking them out. If Tracy had an unlimited diamond painting budget, like I think every square inch of available wall space in her house would be you wouldn't be able to see like white walls. It would just be diamond paintings. Yeah, we'll put that there. It's just like I miss you all. Well, stop by and say hi every once in a while. I like seeing all my friends. When I was getting off work, I was like, what am I gonna do tonight when I get home? And it's like I got some 3D modeling projects I want to work on. I gotta uh, fill some orders so they can be shipped tomorrow. But like Like 3D modeling projects, like not super important right now. Um, those are like personal projects, not like 3D modeling projects for business. Um, but I was like, you know what? This painting been sitting on my desk, and I'm like, I'm just gonna put time in that. Hang out with my friends. Plus, if it was a race and I was racing my wife as far as like diamond painting, oh my god, I'm gonna be honest. When we first started diamond painting, because my wife has done all sorts of hobbies. Um, like she even made like bracelets out of like metal chainmail and made like dragon scale armor out of metal rings. Like that kind of stuff really wears and tears on your hands, especially when you get older, having to hold those pliers so tightly and stuff like that. And so I was like having to hold like this small pen and like strain your eyes and look at these little tiny drills and stuff like that. I was like, I don't know if she's gonna be doing this hobby for very long, but I mean she's full in it. I mean, she has probably, let me see her camera, because she's on like the last little bit. So she's probably got 2 more days and she'll be done with that. I wouldn't be surprised because tomorrow's her day off and she's off on Sunday. I wouldn't be surprised if she finished that canvas this weekend. I certainly wouldn't be surprised if she finished it sometime tomorrow. And it's beautiful. If you've seen the advertisements for um,
It was flowers and blue vase.
flowers and blue vase, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's called flowers and blue vase.
Yeah, flowers. No, it's called Happy Flowers Blue Vase.
Happy flowers.
Happy Flowers Blue Vase is what she's doing, and she really doesn't have much more to go. But she is, I don't know if I would call her a speed painter, but she just, her stick to itness, which is necessary for this hobby. Um, like she's in it, like 100%. All right, do we have any ends? Let's see. I don't see any, so we don't need that. We can take that out of the way. And I don't see any S's, so we'll those out of the way. What about E's? We got a few E's. Oh, you're 1/3 of the way through with Forest Monarch. It must be a fairly tall picture. I'll have to look at it again later this evening. I didn't line the edge of my slider up very well, but it's probably because I broke this slider. So hopefully it doesn't come all the way apart on me. But I broke the leading edge of it, which is a travesty. You can see that it split right there, which is a bummer. But the ones that I'm actually printing for the customers are reinforced. So you guys shouldn't have that issue. So I keep all the trash for me. There we go. All right, now we're lined up. I haven't bought a new canvas in a long time. Well, no, actually. Oh my God. I know what I was supposed to do tonight. I've been my brain has been elsewhere this week. I know what I was actually supposed to be live streaming tonight. Excuse me. I know what I was supposed to be live streaming tonight. Oh my goodness. So give me just a moment and I'll show you guys. Let me finish with this letter. Oh my goodness. It just completely escaped me. Wow. I like totally had a plan. I was like, yeah, this is the next time that I do a stream, like this is what I'm gonna do. And I just totally spazzed on it. What's the last thing that you guys totally spazzed on? You miss a doctor's appointment, a lunch date with a friend, and you were just like, oh man, I just slipped my mind. All right, so we're done with those E's. Next up would be the check marks. But I'm gonna show y'all this. I gotta take off my reading glasses because I'm gonna trip over Sandy if I can't see. Okay. And the cat is taking a bath in her lap and looking at me with that look that says, "Don't come near me." Which is, I mean, it's the same look that the cat always has. Oh. I don't think y'all have seen this one. So this is the last canvas that I got. Can y'all guess that one? Oh boy. Confetti City. Look at that. You know how long that's gonna take? Colorful Owl by Peggy Collins. So 25.7 by 38.6. It is 69 colors, 2 ABs, 4 fairy dust, 102,573 drills. Oh boy. 5 years. For me, yes. I mean, look at that. Look at the confetti. Look at that. I would be better off finishing Witch Hazel before starting this. I don't even know why I got it. Like this is one of the most intimidating canvases, and I haven't even opened this. Like straight up, it's still in the plastic. I don't even know what card is in here, but I can tell you now, this canvas is intimidating. Look in the owl's face. Like how many color changes is that? Goodness gracious. So I have my next canvas, probably not going to be that one, but maybe I'll be back in tomorrow, depending on how my tomorrow shapes up. I'll come back, we'll bust this open, see what kind of treasure quest card we got, if we got one at all. And then we'll take a look at the canvas and see if it's going to be as tough as I think it is, which my vote is going to be yes. But I think Tracy is right. I think even as fast as Tracy is, I think it would take Tracy a while. Ain't no color blocking in there. None. And Tracy already threw a J wall in the trash. So is this the DAC version of a J wall? I mean, it doesn't have 200 colors, but goodness gracious. Excuse me so much. Sandy, you do me a favor and please grab me something to drink. I'm dying. Or better yet, one of those honey cough drops or something. That would, something to drink and a honey cough drop would be great. I have been slightly under the weather, I feel like, forever. And like, I'm not, I mean, I guess I am sick, but I'm not sick. But I have had this like dry throat cough thing going on for like 3 weeks to go along with being sick. And now it's like, I don't feel sick. I don't feel beat down or tired or anything, but it's just like, I've just got this like long haul cough. You know, when they used to talk about long haul COVID or whatever, and like, oh yeah, you could have that cough for months. Like, yeah, that's me. Hello, it's me, Mr. Long Hauler, and I'm just stuck with this thing. At work, boss man was like, ooh, your voice sounds all scratchy and low and stuff. Like, have you ever thought about like, you know, being a DMX cover artist? And I'm just like, no. It's like, you should think about it. And I'm like, do you want me to quit? My voice sounds like I've been yelling my head off at a rock concert for an entire weekend. Yeah, Tracy remembers the J Wall. And it wasn't even that long ago. All right, what do we got? We got straight lines. We got any straight lines? I don't see any. So we put that over here. Yeah. We got the 310. These drills, bane of my existence, because like they're lining up somewhat straight now, but I've been working on this canvas for like 5 weeks, which I know is an eternity for some of y'all. But I have been struggling to get these drills to not be stuck together forever. I have done the dryer sheet thing like multiple times, and it is only just now that these drills are starting to behave normally like drills. I think I already said bane of my existence once, but truly, these and there's one other color that I think, no, I don't think it was the S's. One of these other colors. Oh, yeah, y'all, check this out. This, like, watch me get these a little shake. Look at that. They just stay clumped up like that. Like, but I'm almost done with this painting, so they will bother me no more. Oh, a print got done just now. Sweet. Must be somebody's canvas window. Tonight I've got to print 3 canvas windows, 2 blue, 1 purple, And I think there's also a couple of rulers that I got to make as well. So I'll pump those out this evening and get those in the mail tomorrow. And then that'll clear the way for me to start with the Easter stuff, which I'm excited for because most of my colors have been like base colors, primary colors, just solid purple, solid green or blue or whatever. Like doing kinds of rainbowy, kind of pastel-y kind of color. Haven't done much of that, so I'm excited because these colors are really pretty. They came out better than I thought they would. I wish that the color change on the rainbow pastel happened just a little bit faster, but because it's slower, it makes a really nice, soft, smooth gradient change from one to the other. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
I can't find the top spot.
Oh. Well, that's okay. This drink helped a lot. I'm sure that I probably stuffed them somewhere they shouldn't be. Oh, hey Sandy, maybe you found them?
They fell behind the couch.
Oh, behind the couch. Yes, that is where I put them. I was saving them back there for a special occasion. Something about these black drills makes them so slick that like not even my super sticky putty like gets a good grip on them unless I just smash it down, like really smash them down. Yes. Yeah. Honey lemon cough drops. What is it? What's it called? Best. Yeah, menthol. Honey lemon ice. Oh, yeah, that'll. So earlier I had mentioned getting back into one of my old hobbies, which is uh, home theater and movie watching, the appreciation of cinema. So I decided to get back into that, and I've really been having a lot of fun with it. Plus, Sandy already likes watching TV shows, and that's something I normally don't do. So spending time together, watching movies, is just another activity that we can do side by side, which is great. Even though my version of watching movies is usually very loud with stuff blowing up, her TV show is not quite so bombastic. But Sandy will tell you that I'm not much of a TV show guy, and like watching a whole entire series is not something that I'd normally do. But over like the last 3 weeks, I have finished Jason Momoa's series called Chief of War that was on Apple TV. Very good. What else did we watch? The first season of Monarch: Legacy of Monsters, which takes place in like the Godzilla versus King Kong universe. That was cool. Had Kurt Russell in there. I was surprised to see that. I was like, all right, cool. Kurt Russell still acting, and he is still as cool and swaggerish as ever. Watched all of the absolutely horrible Starfleet Academy. If you like it, I mean, great. But as a Star Trek show, oh god, it was horrible. But as like a CW WB kind of like high school drama kind of show, yeah, it was okay, but definitely not the Starfleet Academy I was thinking of when you're talking about military space programs. It definitely was not that. Jason Momoa again. Excuse me. Is Jason Momoa a diamond painting yet? Not one that Sandy has acquired. Her birthday is coming up. But I can just tell her right now, it won't be that. Do you honestly think that I'm going to sit here right next to her while she spends hours and hours and hours lovingly crafting a Jason Momoa that she's then going to hang up in the living room to further emasculate me? No. And I know what you might be thinking, like, hey, you should be secure in your own masculinity. It's freaking Jason Momoa. I don't stand a chance. Both she and I know it. She only married me because there was no Jason Momoa at the time. Well, no, wait, there was, but he wasn't really a thing. I think he was on Baywatch at that time. No one cared. Maybe he has a Lego Jason Momoa Lego. Sandy, look it up. Maybe there's a Aquaman Lego set. No Aquaman. She already looked. Did that tell you something? She already looked. Yeah, she would have bought that. So yeah, in 3 weeks, I have managed to sit through 3 different seasons of TV shows, which is something that I never do. And we've watched tons of movies together, which is great. We've even gone to the theater a couple of times, I think. And the cat is whining and yelling about something. Probably because there are people talking and no attention is being given to her.
Listen in as Ed Catmull joins Frederick Park to reflect on the breakthroughs that changed animation forever. From early experiments in computer graphics to the ideas that still influence creators today. This conversation.
You're watching ER on Netflix? Like, we're talking the original ER, like with George Clooney.
Start with where it began. Listen
Who else was on ER that became big? Sandy, you know that. You used to watch ER, right?
Yeah, but I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Too long.
Oh, okay. It's too long ago. No, sir. It was only a moment ago. To get that, you must also like The Legend of Bagger Vance. Sandy, you're watching what show? It's I know it's got like Chris O'Donnell in it, and he's like the fire chief of like a
Nashville 911.
Nashville 911 is what you're watching. Yeah, it's got Chris O'Donnell in it. Sometimes she'll be watching it while I'm sitting here at the desk working, and so I kind of half pay attention to it. You know what? It's not that bad. Is it something I'd like willingly tune into? Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit down and watch this. No, but she has watched more cringe-inducing things while I've been sitting here being forced to listen to it on the living room TV. Um, than that, and so I'm just like, oh, that was a pretty cool story. Like there was a guy stuck at the top of like a water tower or something like that, and there was like a hurricane coming or a tornado coming or something like that, and I'm like, oh, okay. That was a pretty cool episode. Eric LaSalle. No, I do not. Sandy, you know Eric
I know
LaSalle?
the name, yeah.
Cannot picture him. Name sounds familiar, but I'm like, who? But what else was he in? Eric LaSalle. And see, I don't have access to my phone, so I can't like pull up a picture of him. Were there any ladies on there that went on to do big things? Surely George Clooney had a love interest. Wasn't there also a black guy on there who like ER was like the show back in the day. That was like a water cooler kind of show. Like it was like, oh my god, did you see so and so? And ER kind of started like the boom of like hospital shows because there was several like when ER ended. I think like Grey's Anatomy was like right on its heels or something like that. I actually started off watching Grey's Anatomy, but I didn't watch too much of it because it was like it focused a lot on like interpersonal relationships. Like it was just you tuned in not for the medical emergencies and stuff. You tuned in to see who was dating who and who was hanging out with who in the broom closet like that.
That's what the show's about.
Yeah, but I didn't like that. I was like, I don't care about any of that stuff. You know, you love it. It's 15 seasons. Wow. Holy shnikey. Yeah, that's a lot of TV watching. But it's like that wasn't really my bag. But then House came on. Um, House was around the same time as like Grey's Anatomy, wasn't it, Sandy? Um,
Maybe it's later.
yeah, maybe a little bit later. Um, and I did enjoy the House for like the first couple of seasons, and then I think I found something else to do or whatever, and I stopped watching. So House, if I went back and watched like an old show that I had like never seen before or something like that, I House would probably be one that I would go back and watch. Now, from that era, and we were talking about this the other night, from that era of TV, Sandy and I actually watched all of Dawson's Creek together. Like that was our show. Like we tuned in to watch Dawson's Creek. Like pretty much so did everyone else. I mean, it was a very popular show. It was unusual for guys to tune in, but every week I was like, all right, dude, how many times are you gonna let this chick crawl through the window, sleep in your bed, and like, I mean, come on, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? But anyway, it was this thing, and then finally you get to like the last season, they hype it up. Is Dawson gonna choose Joey or whatever? And is Pacey gonna get with I can't remember her name, but is Michelle Williams' character
No, that was Dawson.
Dawson? Wait, Dawson got with Michelle Williams? Really? Dang, do I need to go back and watch that? So Joey ended up with Pacey,
Yep.
right? And Dawson ended up with Michelle Williams.
No, he ended up with nobody because Michelle Williams died.
What, she died?
She died. You don't remember?
I don't I don't remember her freaking dying. Holy crap. Okay, put that on the list, Sandy. Put on the list. Apparently I need to go back for a refresher course of Dawson's Creek. Like major characters bite the dust. Oh no, I do remember that she died. She had like cancer or something like that. Okay, yes, yeah. I remember that. Okay, yes, he did end up with nobody. He ended up with nobody of his own accord. Like you let that chick put you in the friend zone. Like that's a you problem, bro.
No, they just always were meant to be just friends.
Come on, no,
Yeah.
no, they weren't. Oh, they were always meant to be friends. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get misogynistic here for a moment, but that's such a woman thing to say. No, no, no,
That's why they realized. That's why they didn't end up together because they realized they made better friends than anything else.
no. He realized that he was not the love interest. That's that's what that was, and she accommodated him by agreeing. Oh yeah, yeah. We discovered that together. She knew the whole time. She knew the whole time. Poor boy being drug on like that. Dang it! Now I gotta put Dawson's Creek on the list. Sandy, how many seasons of Dawson's Creek are there? And Dawson's Creek is from back in the day when shows had real seasons. You know, like they have like 20 shows in a season.
And what
Not
was freaking
not
funny?
not like these Stranger Things kind of seasons now where there's like, oh, there's 8 shows in a season. Like, get out of here.
Oh,
Yeah, where is your phone? You don't know where your phone is? That's an expensive phone to not know where it is. You got sick of Grey's Anatomy. You couldn't watch Dawson's Creek. My daughter used to.
oh, still in my first.
At ER 20 and over episodes. Yeah. Yeah. I grabbed the entire box set of Star Trek The Next Generation. And that seasons excuse me, it had 7 seasons with like 25 and 26 shows per season. That's a lot of TV.
Six seasons.
6 seasons of Dawson's Creek. So you probably looking at what? 6 seasons. So you're looking at over 100 episodes. Now, for Sandy, 100 episodes is not that big a deal for Sandy. But like for me, that'll take me like, because like maybe I'll watch like one episode a night, maybe two.
Okay, so there's
If
only
I'm
13 seasons, 13 shows first episode. That's the first season.
Yeah, because they were like, who is gonna watch this show?
Right. And after that, because we looked this up not too long ago.
Oh, did we?
Yeah,
Okay.
then there was 22 episodes the next season.
Wow, so they doubled it.
And then 23 in season 3, 23 in season 4, 23 in season 5, and 24 in season 6. So they went from 13 to 24.
Yeah, 13 to 24 episodes. So they didn't know when they started that they were gonna have just a runaway hit on their hands. They didn't know that Chris was watching.
Yes.
Chris was watching these high school kids. But it really was a good show. I thought it was great. I thought it was fun. The innocence of youth, which when that show was out, like I was either the same age or not much older than they were being portrayed. So to me anyway, a lot of the things that was going on in the show and a lot of the feelings and things that they were feeling, like I was like, yep, I remember that. So the show really resonated with me. Remember Mark Green? What, from ER? No. But I didn't watch too much ER.
I typed in ER and it brought me hospital.
You need to go to the ER? Is that what you're trying to say?
Noah Wiley,
Ah, that name sounds familiar. Noah Wiley.
George Clooney, Anthony Edwards, he played Mark Green.
Okay.
Juliana Margulis?
Okay, yeah, that's a name that I've heard. Okay.
Eric LaSalle is the black guy.
Haha, Eric LaSalle was the black guy. Okay.
Let me see. Who else would you like?
The whole left side of this canvas just not that sticky. Like the glue isn't cured on the left side of the canvas. Just but wait.
William H. Macy was in it.
William H. Macy, okay. I know him from Wild Hogs.
Georgia Fox.
Georgia Fox or Vivica A. Fox?
Georgia Fox. She used to be on one of my CSI shows.
Oh, really?
CSI Vegas.
Okay.
She was the main character on that show. Oh, I didn't know. Jared.
Jared Leto?
No.
Oh.
Padalecki, one of the brothers from what's that show?
I don't know. You haven't said it.
Supernatural.
Oh, one of the brothers from Supernatural was on ER? Okay.
Angela Bassett was on it.
Angela Bassett. Okay, yes. I remember Angela Bassett.
Leguizamo.
John Lake was oh yes, yes, okay.
CCH Pounder.
I don't know who that is. CCH Pounder.
Gold Bond scented hand creams. Your hands' new playlist. Start with
I don't remember Sarah Gilbert
for
being on
soft, sweet vibes.
Sarah Gilbert? Well, okay.
With Floral Bloom for
Wow, so okay, so quite a few big names were on there. All right.
that's your glow up anthem. And Cedar Rain
And I knew it had to be popular for a reason. I'm just like, I just cannot picture any of these names and faces.
4-hour hydration. Love the scent, feel the hydration.
But of course, it's a show that I haven't seen for, 25 years or more, whenever it came out. Where is it? There we go. Oh, wait, did I get them all? I think I did. I'm done with all these black ones. All right, yay. You guys know Gray's Hospital? Is not really ER's was? Huh? I'm a bit confused by that. Dr. Carter was Noah Wiley. Have her look up Eric LaSalle. Okay, yeah, she did. Okay. Yeah. Was a bit of a dump with stained ceilings. Oh, you're saying Gray's Hospital is not reality. ER's was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, ER probably that show I think tried to be mostly realistic. Grey's Anatomy was more focused on the relationships rather than the actual medical emergencies. Yeah, good point for sure. Let me see. Did I spill any more black drills anywhere? Put those away. What color is this? J. Where's the J's? I don't see any J's. Cool. All right. The hospital looks like that Grace was so Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. You're right about that. Yeah, Grays. But like the last time we went to a hospital was like we went at midnight to go take Sandy to the hospital because her shoulder was killing her, and she just had a slight sprain in her shoulder, so she was okay. But picturing TV hospitals versus what we saw when we walked into the emergency room, yeah, way different. There was like copy paper printed signs like all over the place, for like various signage and stuff like that. Like the place looked used. It didn't look run down because it's a hospital, so it has to be clean and stuff like that. But it looked used. It looked like a work environment where helping people was far more important than the aesthetic. So and of course that's the purpose of an actual hospital. Okay, hopefully I don't need any of this symbol, but let's see. I don't really think there's any of that. No. So we can park that over there out of the way. Do see one of these. So we're going to have a lot more of these over on this side. Oh yeah, we definitely have these. Yeah, I would be leery of a hospital that was like, like Hollywood clean, unless it was like newly built. I think that it should be well maintained. Obviously, you want a clean, safe environment. Oh man, I missed a whole bunch of E's like right in here. How to? Well, I know how I missed that. That's the talking and running my mouth, hanging out with you fine folks. See, now everything wants to stick down. Like just fine. Like I can go much faster now. Something about the black drills, they are just glossy and slick and they don't stick very well. And combined with the still very wet glue, they just slide around a lot and it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to put them down. Do you guys have that problem with black drills or? Y'all probably don't because y'all are very good painters, so y'all know how to solve problems like that, but I'm still learning. Yep, I got all those. Nice. Oh my god, and I missed a bunch of check marks too. Holy snikey. Wow, I need to wake up. Bro, what are you doing? Alright. Let's work the E's and the checks again. Double-sided ear infection. Oh, man. Does your dog have allergies? Charlie boy have allergies? Or did he maybe just get some water in the ears? Oh, and Pam, you're You're taking your cat Grace to the vet tomorrow, right? Well, thankfully I don't have a sick animal at the house. I have a crazy animal at the house, but she's not sick. Oh, he goes for monthly cleanings. Okay, okay, so he's on the meds, so he should be on the mend. He'll be back to good as new in no time. Good, that's good to hear.
Mazda? Once you discover the Mazda CX-90,
Not anything, too serious.
to get it. With three-row seating and safety features like radar cruise control and rear cross traffic alert to carry you and your peace of mind. It will have you saying, Mazda. The Mazda CX-90. It's made to move you.
Every Mazda SUV offers you an elevated driving experience and refined performance. Discover it at Bob Moore Mazda.
Opening day. At this moment, every fan from every team feels exactly the same way at the exact same time. Like anything is possible. And on Arena Club, home of the original slab pack, you can rip open that feeling anytime you want. All the excitement, the hope, and
I just had to check and see that I put that one in the right place.
love of the game. It's right there in your hand. Have an opening day every day. Let the chase begin at arenaclub.com.
And I still missed some checks. Oh my goodness. Wow. Maybe Pam stepped out for a bit. But yeah, I think her cat Grace uh, has some sickness, making her heave or something like that. So I think Pam's gonna go get that checked on tomorrow, make sure everything's okay with Grace. So hopefully everything is a-okay, and it's just normal cat stuff. Oh, there was improvement today already that fast. Okay. Oh, you're back to the dark part of your paint. Do you not like the dark? Is it just like all 310? It's just all black. That's why I haven't bought like as many Yume paintings as I was initially, because her paintings now seem to have like a main central character, which is really cool, but like the background is mostly very very dark and nighttime. And I mean that can be great when you're trying to get a colorful, interesting character to stand out, but it's just for me it's not the funnest to paint. That's your May Halloween one you just got? Yeah. Blacks, browns, and navies. Oof, yeah. And that sounds a lot like Witch Hazel. Witch Hazel's background is kind of like all these various shades of browns and blacks and grays. But it's been a while since I've worked on Witch Hazel. But it I think I'm just getting into like the mouse's like wizard hat, and there's a lot of color in that. So maybe I need to jump in there for like just spend a couple of weeks with it. It is a super confetti canvas, and so I think that's why I gave it up. But it's gonna be really pretty when I get it done. But I think at that time when I started, it was like the first canvas that I chose for a DAC canvas. Right after finishing this little 10 by 10 inch uh, uh, snowman from like Timu, so, and then jumping into this large like what is it 27 by 40 some huge square drill confetti heavy canvas, and I know now that was a mistake. But now that I'm more versed and I know what I like, and I have tools that I've made and fine-tuned myself so that they work together well, I'd probably have a better time uh, painting that canvas. Okay, so I did that. I did those, and we'll put those right over there. All right. Got some nice, bright, fun reds. That's another one that's all staticky. Yay. So single place in the reds. I don't even know why I tried to pick those up like that. That wasn't going to work out. But it's so adorable. My first one was an Ivy Witch, all browns. Oof. But you must have finished it. How did it feel to finish it? Did you know what you was getting yourself into? Where you're like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I don't like this one. Did you power through it, or did you just be like, I don't like this, and you just threw it in the trash, right along with the J wall? Yep, and knock those out. And then next up is R's, which I don't recall seeing any R's in there. Nope. Now we can go over here to the small stacks. Work our way through the small ones. So, really a pretty blue color. Look at that. And they're fairy dust blues, but we don't need any of those. What about X's? Nope. Some white ABs. Nope. We got some orange ABs, which I think we do. Yep, we got 3 of them right here. Oh, I don't want to use that, because those ABs, my putty will just strip the whatchamacallit right off of them. So instead, I'll use this Art Dot vacuum pen. Which, if you don't have one, what are you doing with your life? Just put those in there real quick, like wapala. You love the face of her. She's still on your wall. All right. I spilled, I think, gravy on my snowman, and it was never the same. So I think in the trash it went. So these are ship's anchors, which I don't think I have any in this painting or in this section that I'm doing. Nope. Put those there. Do we have any number 1? I don't see any in this section. What about A's? Wow, really? None in this section. Okay. You love your art dot pen? You have an art dot vacuum pen too? Nice. Oh, there's an anchor. One little anchor. Right up top. Ooh, and we put him in there. Yeah, get in there. W's. I don't see any W's. Damn, we're gonna have to pull a lot of them from the box, yo. All right, you got it. For some weird reason, I call it an airplane. I don't know why. I call it an airplane. No 8s. I've noticed no 7s. These blue squares, nope. None of those. We do have some of these right here. What is going on with that placement? Put those in there. Right. Yep, we got some of these. Now, we're rocking and rolling. Let's go. No arrows. And the number 5, I thought I saw some of them. Was I mistaking it for the number 2? Clearly, I was mistaking it for the number 2. Yep. All right, so that completes all of the stacks. So now I get to pull over big boy box, and we get to work out of the box. So let's see. No, we don't have that. We don't have H's. We do have pluses. For some weird reason, I actually like working out of the box. Like, I seem to go through the box, like, faster. I don't know. Gravy. You're laughing at my gravy accident? Come on. That's just mean. You should mourn. You should mourn the loss of a beautiful snowman diamond painting. And even though it was from Temu, I didn't know any different. I thought, hey, it's around. It's pretty cool. I diamond painted it. Oh my God, it was so wavy at the beginning. And it didn't get better until like the last, like, I don't know, 3 sections. But I was so proud of it. I was like, yeah, I like this. but it was also like really hard to do because I was like, oh my god, this takes so much longer than the YouTube videos make it seem. And so I was like, oh my god, if this took that long and was so hard to do, then man, next canvas that I had, that witch hazel, I was like, no. And I heard people talking about these, like ruler things and whatever, but I had spent the last money that I had on buying witch hazel, and I was like, I don't know if I need this, but I know I have a 3D printer, so let me see if I can make one. I knew just a little bit about 3D modeling, so I had to learn how to do that. Stayed up all night, made one of my own, and I was able to get it to line up. That gave me a little bit more confidence to start witch hazel. And that original ruler is still attached to the witch hazel canvas. It's been basically a year. It's still attached to the witch hazel canvas. That original first ruler. Man, maybe I really do need to bring out that that canvas and work on it a little bit. Like spend a solid week with it. Because without witch hazel, I wouldn't have a small business. So, the Midnight Fox, I have not finished it. Sorry to say. Shut up, Sandy. I mean, be quiet, Sandy. Shut up is a bit too harsh. I finished my Christmas canvas about a week after Christmas, but I finished it. So there. And I've only got about a week's worth of work left on my Summer with the Masters canvas. About paint by numbers. Okay, ladies. Okay. Okay, ladies. All right. If y'all are just gonna sit here and roast me for things that I thought would be fun, but decided later not as fun as I thought, like, okay. Y'all calm down, okay? This is not the roast Chris hour. Diamond painting is supposed to be a relaxing hobby, a nice way to go into the evening and reset your mind. And y'all sitting here like it's friggin' Johnny Carson Roast Fest. Y'all going to have your fun at my expense. All right, what we got here? We got these double dots here, these nice purples. Oh, so many fun colors. Eventually, I'll run out of these fun colors, and it'll be back to gray. I wonder where Mystical is. Well, it's just now 10 o'clock here, which means it's 5 o'clock in Hawaii.
That's right, she's just getting off work.
Yeah, she's just getting off work, so she's about to take a drive home. So She probably doesn't even know. She's not even gonna be home for another hour. So unfortunately, by the time she gets home, I'll probably already be gone. That's okay. She knows we love her. Plus, there's a good chance I'll be back tomorrow, and she'll be able to tune in there because it'll be Saturday. Yes, absolutely, all in good fun. Look, if you think that you're roasting me here, oh God, it's when I hang out with the boy. When I used to hang out with the boys, play pinball and stuff. Oh God, you want to talk about a roast fest, yo? my chat would fill up with two words over and over and over again all night long. Play better. All right, now we got V, which is a dark green color, still fairly saturated though, so it's not a boring color. Excuse me. It'll probably look black on the stream though, just because it's such a dark green. Is that 5? No, that's 4. I definitely need to fill my new eyeglass prescription. I keep saying that, but I just haven't found a frame that I just really like. And work gives me free glasses, but it's really bad when you have a giant head like mine and like 600 frames to choose from, and like 20 of them at best will fit on my noggin. But I see everybody else buying cool frames, and I'm like, wow, that looks awesome on you. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll buy the same thing that I got last year because it fits. So the moral of the story is do not grow a big head because you will have some problems.
Listen in as Ed Catmull joins Frederick Park to reflect on the breakthroughs that changed animation forever. From early experiments in computer graphics to the ideas that still influence creators today.
I have to put my hand here to block some light so that I can see.
Really happens. If you're curious about where animation's headed, start with where it began. Listen to SIGGRAPH Spotlight on Spotify.
Have a nice day. Thanks for shopping at IKEA.
That's quite the discount you gave me. I'm flattered, but this can't happen.
I'm sorry. I
Your signals are loud and clear, but I'm a very busy woman, and...
Ma'am, that discount wasn't just for you, so.
Shh, don't make this harder on yourself, dear.
These offers aren't just for you.
See.
Every IKEA family member can find special offers in-store and online.
One little section of 3. Bam. Did we get them all? Nope. Where's the rest of the V's? There they are. Mm-hmm. Yep, I think we're good. Yay, you was gonna do flower delivery but change your mind? Yeah. Yeah. I had thoughts of doing one of my Yumeis, flower delivery, plant delivery, under the stairs, or what is it called? Bath time, the one where she's taking a bath with her dog. I think I have 4 Yumeis. Probably have 5. I'm missing one that I'm not thinking of. But I know I have those 4. And like I chose the biggest, largest Yumeis. And it's just like that's gonna take. Now that being said, they are small compared to Serenity. Excuse me. Which Serenity is like 27 by 52. Where's it? Feel my throat getting scratchy again. Like I have so many great canvases, but I think when I bought all these canvases, I made the mistake of not completely understanding just how large they are. Like I knew that the general consensus was, if you want the most detail, the most color, the prettiest picture overall, get a big canvas because it's going to be able to have more detail. You're basically painting in pixels. The more pixels, the sharper the image, the more detail. So cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Until you have to paint all of those pixels. Yes, does Blu-ray look better than DVD? Absolutely. But it's a lot of work to fill in all those pixels to get that pretty picture. So now when I'm, if I buy a canvas, if it's like in the like excuse me, if it is in the like 22 by 22 or 22 by 26, something like that kind of size, like especially if it's square, I think that's still a relatively small canvas, compared to what I normally buy, but it's large enough to have good detail to produce a nice image. Because like Sandy's Four Crows of the Apocalypse, great looking image. And that was like 22 by 26. Abraham Hunter's Mrs. Claus was in there. Last round of vote. Oh, really? Oh, wow. I hope that one did well. I hope it's coming. Because that one's going to sell really, really well. I have yet to participate in the voting. I probably should. I don't know why I've stressed the ting so hard on that word in the voting. But I probably should. But I seem to always get the email like when I'm at work and I'm busy, so I don't have time to look through all of the pics. And by the time I get home, I forget. Or I'm busy doing something else and I'm like, I don't want to click through 100, 200 pictures and choose ones that I like. All right, that's done there. That'll be a must for you, yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm sure it's gonna be excellent, excellent. Wait, is that number 22? I guess that one goes out there. That doesn't make sense. A lot were not good. I think the last time that I kind of had a little time to flip through them, I was like, I came to the conclusion that it seemed like to me, at least a quarter of them were largely AI, and that was disappointing. And that's also when I kind of decided to switch up my purchasing habits and like the types of artists that I choose to purchase from. So kind of switched to Abraham Hunter, um, uh, Margaret Morales, Yume, which I've always liked. I added Richard Lorenz to the ones that I really liked as far as artists. And some other artists I just kind of left to the wayside. Started liking Geneva Bowers. Is it Donahue McManus? Now there are a few that are I feel a lot of non-human elements in paintings that I will probably still purchase just because the theme of them is something that I like. There's supposedly a picture by a well-known diamond painting artist of a powerful, strong woman riding a dragon that could end up looking like it was made out of stained glass. I look forward to seeing that one and trying to get it on release day whenever it does eventually show up. I doubt that I'll be fast enough, and when I really want something, I'm pretty freaking fast. But that will be one of the few. I just really appreciate something, you know, that I feel like is, brush to canvas or, pen to tablet. Especially if I'm paying $80 for it. I want to know that I'm paying for something that I could not have done myself. But please understand, I have to give this disclaimer for the people who don't understand what an opinion is. They are just that. My opinions on artwork. Artwork should never be taken objectively. It is always subjective. Nope, we don't need that one. We don't need that one. Purple up arrows, nope. Clovers, ooh, pretty blues. Look at that. You're just taking your Charlie out. No problem. Oh, we're into the really dark blues now. Oh, me, the blues, brother. All right. Those no number 4s, but there are number 2s. Lots of number 2s with this wine color. Oh yeah, lots of number 2s. There's a net trying to get stuck into the glue. You fly, don't bother me. Katie unboxed that one I like for tomorrow. Are you talking about the like the gold colored dragon? That one's such a cool one. I can't wait to start seeing that the pictures of people finishing that one. I think it's gonna look really good. Mhm. Did I get them all? All the 2s? Racked them up, tapped out, finished them up. Nice. All right. All right. So that is the end of the small ones from the box. So now there are only 4 other colors in the whole of this section. Just 4 colors. Mm. Goodness gracious. And yeah, there's a lot of them. So we might have to bust out 8 placer time. But for now, let's start with over these, the arrows, because those will be most of the dark ones that are through here. See, Tracy, I got dark colors. I gotta do too.
Listen in as Ed Catmull joins Frederick Park to reflect on the breakthroughs that changed animation forever. From early experiments in computer graphics to the ideas that still influence creators today, this conversation is a rare look at how innovation really happens. If you're curious about where animation's headed, start with where it began. Listen to SIGGRAPH Spotlight on Spotify.
Say you've always wanted to take a spontaneous trip to the Caribbean. Here's the thing, if you get smart with your money, you can do things like that. With Empower, you can start making the most out of your money so you can go out and live a little. Isn't that why we work so hard? To have some fun with our money? Like treating yourself to something special or spontaneously doing something extra for a loved one. So use Empower and get good at money so you can be a little bad. Join their 19 million customers today at Empower.com. Not an Empower client, paid or sponsored.
At Armstrong Bank, your business isn't just business to us, it's personal. Our bankers are invested in your success, and we're ready to build a relationship that lasts. You deserve a strong financial partner by your side. Together, we can help make your business even stronger with products and services designed for your convenience. To learn more, visit a location near you or visit Armstrong.bank. Armstrong Bank, strength runs in our family. Member FDIC.
It's freaking freezing out there. You're doing what? Doing 10 now? So it's still winter time there in Canada, huh? Well, today was like a beautiful spring day here in Oklahoma. I mean, it's still technically winter, but it was beautiful. Lots of sunshine. I want to say it was like mid to maybe upper 70s. It still gets, decently cold enough to need a comforter at night. But like here in Oklahoma, unless we have like, an early spring frost or something like that, it's like winter is for the most part done for us. Like the ducks are already coming back. I messed that up. Come here, you. You're supposed to go there. I don't know how people paint with tweezers. I was reading a Facebook post, and somebody was saying that, I guess they posted a picture, and they're like, "Yeah, I finished this picture," and it was like, um, I want to say it was like 6 days, maybe 7 days that they finished this picture, and somebody was like, "How? Like, how are you doing that? How are you painting? Like, do you not have a job and nothing else to do?" And so it turned into this, discussion. Obviously, two sides to that coin. Is like, hey, it's not about how fast you paint; it's about the journey you go on, which is, that's the way that I view it. It's like, hey, just paint the picture, meditate, get in your own little space, and just have fun with it. And when you come out the other side, you're gonna have something, super beautiful. And just enjoy the relaxing time you have while you're doing it. But she said that she was able to paint, if it was color blocking, she was able to paint a 4x4 section in an hour or less. And sometimes if she was really in the groove, she might even get like 2 4x4 sections done in an hour. That means that she's getting almost this entire window done in an hour. And she said if it was confetti, it might take her maybe 3 hours. I can go as fast as I want on this, and I would call this half confetti, half color blocking. And it's going to take me 4 hours if I'm not streaming and talking to y'all. Like, that is blazingly fast. And I'm reading these comments, and I'm like, how? I'm not jealous or anything. Like, oh my god, I wish I could paint that fast. It don't really matter to me that I can't. I'm just like mind boggled by the how. It's like, are you just slapping them in there? You like, I don't care if they come out straight. Like, what do you, what? Is that you can do that? Oh, okay. You were talking about 310. Okay, the color 310. I was like, hell, I'm like what? You can finish a 4x4 section in an hour if it's color blocking. I guess I could see if it was like color blocking, like maybe if you were doing the what the Winnie the Pooh painting where they're like all holding hands and marching along or whatever. I think it's called the parade, and like the whole background of that is basically white. Like if that's what you're talking about, and like finishing a 4x4 section in under an hour, I could see that. Yeah, absolutely. But if you're talking about the kind of color, the kind of color blocking that's in like, say, Duck Bath, where there's not a whole lot of gradient in the picture, but it's just hard lines and solid color. And you're doing that in an hour, man, you must be really good. I would love to be fast enough to say that I could finish an entire row. So like, 24 to 27 inches across in in a in a in a diamond painting session, or in a day. Like finish an entire row. Because if I could finish an entire row in a day, then yeah, I'm finishing a whole painting about it every 10 days or so. Every 10 days to 2 weeks, I'm finishing an entire painting. A lot, yo. You do two 4x4 squares every morning? Wow. Yeah, the parade, yeah. Yeah, that was a nice gift from Mike. Yeah, that's awesome. We're almost done with your 4x4 square now. How long have I been streaming? It just over 2 hours. Let's see. Oh, I need to pull that back out. I've got a few more right down here. A few more of these arrows.
Do you think you know everything about leadership in financial markets? I'm Joe Cass, host of Leaders, an S&P Global podcast. Every month, I interview industry trailblazers like Ken Griffin, Mohammed Al-Arian, and a host of other
All right,
people
let's
in the world of business and
fill
finance.
in some peas.
Dig into market trends, investment outlooks, personal experiences, and of course, some anecdotes. No fluff, just real stories that matter. With new episodes every month, you can listen now on Spotify.
Yeah, if you're a fast painter, I'm certainly not jealous, but yeah, a little bit envious, but not jealous. I think there's a difference between those two things. All right. Oh, come on. Come on. Give me a nice shake. It's not the greatest, but it's gonna be what we get. Okay. What color is this? Lime. Okay. Let's start at the bottom. A little piece of paper is gonna annoy me. My hand keeps catching on it. There we go. Yeah. You single place with your multiplacer too? Yeah. I I've gotten in the habit of just flipping mine over. Yeah. Almost. You stopped to empty the dishwasher. Okay, now you're just showing off. Now you're just showing off. Yeah, judging by my own fast time of 4 hours, I've got this nearly split in half as far as this canvas window tool. Um, and so it should have taken me 2 hours or just a little bit over 2 hours. It would have been done already, but I did take some time at the beginning to set up and explain some stuff and other things like that. So, and of course the distraction of talking and trying to run a stream and stuff like that takes a little bit of time away from my average, but not that much. So I am a bit slower than usual, but it's also been a little bit since I've seriously sat down at this table, like I think well over a week. So I'm not flowing as I normally would. My vinyasa is out of sync, I think. Is that a thing? I don't know all the yoga terms. All right. We're filling in some stuff. We're filling in. Wait, what a heck? And okay, and yes, and you had to take Charlie out as well. All right, all right. Hey, I'm laying on the ground. You know what would be a good idea? Go ahead, kick him. That's all right. I can take it. Yeah, it's not even a comparison, Tracy. You are a blazingly fast painter. And your stuff comes out looking great, so. But practice makes perfect, right? I just celebrated my diamond painting anniversary, and I'm way faster uh, after 12 months of diamond painting than I was when I started that snowman. That's for sure. Oh boy. Whoa, you're done. There's an extra. Quite a bit of gapping on this one. Really? Yeah, but that's a new canvas. It's not like it's a restock of an old grade canvas. Huh. Well, on the Abraham Hunter that I was doing for Drills and Chills, that one new canvas, Golden Adventure. Yeah, definitely had some gapping on it. Not so severe that it's like, oh my god, this is horrible to paint, but yeah, it was definitely noticeable, especially compared to the Alphonse Mucha Summer, which is nice and tight.
Listen in as Ed Catmull joins Frederick Park to reflect on the breakthroughs that changed animation forever. From early experiments in computer graphics to the ideas that still influence creators today. This conversation is a rare look at how innovation really happens. If you're curious about where animation's headed, start with where it began. Listen to SIGGRAPH Spotlight on Spotify.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
Promise here. Time to lock in with Men's Warehouse. Superior quality, perfect fit, and looks that last all the way to the after party. Get a free shirt and tie with an Agara suit starting at $299.99. Or rental Agara packages start at $149.99 with perfect fit rewards. Men's Warehouse.
The Gravy Man, not the Snowman, the Gravy Man. Yeah, yeah, he's the Gravy Man now. Yeah, definitely the dirty snow. Ooh. I think after I finish this little section here in the next moment or two, I think I'm gonna call it, and I'm gonna see if this copy of a movie called The Ghost and Mrs. Muir that I just obtained is a solid copy. And if it is, I'll add it to my collection. I don't know if you've ever heard of that movie, but Sandy introduced it to me eons ago. And while it's not at the top of my list for like, oh my God, I love this movie and I've got to tell everybody about it, it is a really good movie. I would put it on the same level as, you know, that movie with Christopher Reeves called Somewhere in Time? Right, where he like finds a letter in a desk and then like,
That's a different story.
no, is that a different story?
Uh-huh.
Which one is Somewhere in Time?
An old lady comes to him at college and says, "Come back to me," and then he goes to this hotel.
Then you like sit in a chair or something like that, and like,
At the end, he sits in the chair and dies.
oh, okay.
He goes back in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he figures out how to go back in time and meets her.
Yeah, but I thought, okay, maybe that is a different movie. It's very, oh, okay, that's the one. Yeah,
He finds it in the old desk.
He finds it in the old days. It's called The Letter. And didn't they have, wasn't Keanu Reeves in a movie, like, it was called, like, The Lake House or something like that, where it was a very similar premise, where it finds an old letter or a memento or something, and they communicate, like, across or through time or something like that. Yeah, it's a very similar movie like that. But it's called The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. It's from, like, 1950 something? 1947. A black and white movie. It's about a lady who's like a school teacher or something like that, and she gets a job, and she lives in this. No, that's not it. Fuck, I can't get anything right tonight. Whatever. I give up. Anyway, this old lady ends up moving. This lady ends up moving into this like old house that an old sea captain used to live in the house, and now he's dead and he's a ghost. And he's he's an old sea captain and he's kind of gruff and he's like, women are dumb and I don't like women, and I don't like having you here in my house even though I'm dead. So anyway, she's like, yeah, I'm a strong independent woman, and dead or not, you're not scaring me out of this house. I'm staying here, so you better start liking it. And obviously they well, not obviously, but they end up forming a relationship, her with this ghost of an old gruff sea captain, and it becomes a wonderful relationship, and they you know,
Don't tell him at the end of it.
well, I'm not gonna tell them the friggin' end of. I barely remember what the daggum story is about.
You're ruining it.
But it's, well, I'm ruining it. That I'm ruining it on purpose so that they'll be like, "What the is this guy talking about?" I'm gonna go watch this movie and find out. But she ends up forming a relationship with this old man, and they, well, go watch it. It's like it's like The Notebook, except for that the love interest is dead. Yeah, 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 exactly. Yep. Sounds familiar. Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That totally sounds like something. I'm gonna go watch it right now. Not. But it is a good movie. It's The Ghost of Mrs. Muir, and Muir is spelled Muir. But anyway, short synopsis: a strong, independent woman moves into the house of a dead sea captain, and he won't leave, and she's like, "I'm not leaving either." So over the years, they form a relationship. Yeah. But guys, that is my 2.5 hours. Pretty awesome. Then she dies, and they end up together forever. That's, yeah, probably. It just shows that I need to watch it. But that was a lot of fun. We made some headway, and look at that color, right? You guys want to see something cool? Watch this. Let me move some stuff out of the way. Hopefully, I'm not gonna spill anything. We'll see. But like, this looks so good. I want you guys to check. If you haven't seen it, I gotta be careful. I don't want to knocking stuff over. I'll just pull this down here, and yeah, look at that. We'll get that out of the way. But like, oh my goodness, isn't that so fun? And this is fast for me. Like, I am going to finish this. Like, this will be my first large finish. It'll be my first DAC finish. Like, doesn't this thing look amazing? And I've been working on it since the 1st of February. So this is going to be a 6-week finish for me. Like, that's not bad. It's absolutely gorgeous color. This is a painting called That Bird by Richard Lorenz. That Bird. Yeah, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Man, like seeing it on the camera, like how big, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, nice.
Reggie, I just sold my car online.
Let's go, Grandpa. Wait,
Mhm.
you did?
Yep, on Carvana. Just put in the license plate, answered a few questions, got an offer in minutes.
So, guys, I am going to get out of here and say goodnight. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me.
Way to go. So, about that picture frame.
Forget about it. Until Carvana makes one, I'm not interested.
I wish that I could have finished this section over here, but it's already after 11, so I probably should have started just a tad earlier, and then I would have finished it. But I will see y'all again real soon, and probably the next time y'all see me, we will bust this open, take a look at the treasure quest card, and take a look at this Confetti Insanity from Peggy Collins. So this one is Colorful Owl, and it is 25.7 by 38.6. So everybody, I hope you had a good time hanging out and painting with me. I certainly enjoyed myself, and I enjoyed you guys being here. So have a great night, everybody. And if you want to pick up any of the cool tools that you see, some rulers to keep things straight, canvas window, which will also help you keep things straight and organized, or maybe some holders if you don't have a big giant desk. Stop by the store. You see it there at the bottom, ko-fi.com/the Diamond Brush. My name is Chris. This has been the Diamond Brush, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, night, evening, or morning, and I'll see you real soon. You want to see me unbox it? Absolutely, Tracy. I will let you know. All right. Thanks, guys, and I'll see y'all later. Love you. Peace.